As long as I'm single, I don't care how ugly the girl is. She could be a 3. As long as it's dark and nobody sees her coming to my apartment complex, she can come right on in. And after that, she has to be gone before the sunlight comes up because I'm single. Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I want to talk to y'all about why it's not a bad thing to be single at some point in your life. Even if you're going through a breakup, let me embrace you and welcome you back to the single life. So enough of my nonsense. Let me tell you about the 7 reasons why being single might be the thing you need right now more than anything in your life. If you rock with your boy and you like my content, make sure you show me some love and hit that subscribe button. If you're a single person and not tied to a relationship, you should be happy because you don't have to go anywhere that you don't want to go. You're single, you can do whatever you want when you want to do it. It's been many times when I was in a relationship that I had to actually talk to my partner about going to a place that I think she probably wouldn't approve of. But seeing that I'm single now, I can do all those things. Imagine if you had that cloud hanging over your head because you didn't check in with your girl. So just enjoy it while you can, because if you get in a relationship, you won't be able to enjoy it the same way that you would if you were still single. The reason I enjoy being single at the moment is because I get to save so much more money, especially on the holidays. No more worrying about buying Christmas presents, no more getting ready for Thanksgiving, no more Valentine's Day spending money that I would rather keep in my pocket, no more Sweetest Day, no more none of this crap. I get to keep all my money and I get to go to other people's houses and take their resources instead. Doesn't that sound like a good plan to you? It sounds like a good plan to me. But when you're in a relationship, you gotta actually care about somebody else. You gotta start providing for them. You gotta look out for them. You gotta show your love and appreciation. I ain't got time for it right now. I'm trying to enjoy and save more money. I've been saving so much more money than I ever have in the last 10 years than I have been with somebody else. So why yearn and cry about not being in a relationship when you could be saving your money? Imagine being at a location, a setting when you're very uncomfortable and you're very bored and you're ready to go, but your significant other wants you to stick around, and then you tell them that you're trying to get out of here. They'll look at you like you're trying to be a party pooper. But when you're single, you can chunk the deuces at any moment. There's no looking back. I'm out of here. As simple as that. This is the type of freedom you can have when you're single. But when you're tied down, you always got to think about the other person and their feelings. When it's time to go, I'm ready to go. So that other person need to be ready, or it's gonna be problems. But you don't have any of those problems if you're single. If you're single, you should be glad you don't have to pretend to care about somebody else's feelings. Most humans, we're selfish and we don't give a fuck about nothing, especially me. If I'm with a woman and I don't care about what she has to say, but I love her, I have to listen and I have to care and show some type of response, because if you don't, eventually it's going to lead to arguments and repercussions and regrets. But when you're single, you ain't got to hear none of that. No more nagging, no more did you hear me, no more that you don't never listen, no more you don't understand me, none of that. It's just peace and quiet and no more giving a fuck. But eventually when you get back into something, you're gonna have to learn to care again, so keep that in mind. As long as I'm single, I don't care how ugly the girl is. She could be a 3. As long as it's dark and nobody sees her coming to my apartment complex, she can come right on in. And after that, she has to be gone before the sunlight comes up because I'm single. Why should I care? Why should I have guilt? That's the benefit you get to have when you're single. There's no guilt about what you're doing, especially with who you're doing it with. But when you're thinking about being in an actual relationship, you gotta consider the person's feelings. Like, you know what? Do I really want to be with this woman? What would my friends think of me if I bring this ugly woman to the party? They might mock me behind my back, but as long as they never see her, that too could be a 10 for the night. I'm single, so why should I have any guilt? It's getting the job done, right? When you become single, you are not obligated to talk to anybody. You have the power to ignore phone calls, not worrying about a significant other's whereabouts or what they're feeling or caring about none of that stuff. You could go ghost mode for a whole month and nothing matters. But when you're tied down, you have to actually talk to people, even when you don't want to talk, and sometimes that can stress you out. If you're single, you have no excuse for not working on self-discovery, self-reflection. Who are you? What is it that you want in life? What is it that you want from your next relationship? What is it do you really want in general? These are things that you need to be working on when you're single so you can become a better version of yourself. Don't go monkey branching. Don't go hopping back and into relationships because you fear being single. Learn who you are as a person, understand what it is that you like and don't like, and then you go back to whatever it is that you want. Don't go running back to no exes. I'm telling you, I've done it. They was with you when you was an old you, and they're never going to forget who you were. So in the end, would you rather have a fresh start with somebody brand new, a brand new version of yourself, or would you want them to hold that over your head? Think about it. So these have been my 7 reasons why I am remaining single at the moment. One day somebody will swoop me up, but right now I'm fighting it. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.